All right, welcome everybody to the Sawyer Medal ceremony in slightly different circumstances this year. Today we'll have the cream cohort of recipients for this year, and then tomorrow we'll have the crimson cohort of recipients. Normally this event takes place in the lecture hall on an evening in November, but whenever and however it takes place, it's one of those dates on the calendar that I always see as we approach late August and into September, it becomes one of the dates that I look forward to every year. So although I didn't go to Gloucester High School, I've been here now for about 25 years, and everywhere I go and have conversations with people, they mention the importance of the Sawyer Medal to them in their time at the school. And even if they weren't recipients, they remember the people who were recipients. It's one of those awards that decade after decade, and even generation after generation, people remember. This year, there are some multi-generational families receiving awards. And that's the kind of thing and kind of importance that the Sawyer Medal has for Gloucester, for the city, not just our school, but the whole city. So welcome again, everybody. Please join me now in a salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everybody. You can be seated. And now I will introduce for his first Sawyer Medal ceremony, the Superintendent of Schools, Ben Lummis.
Thank you, James. Good morning, everyone. Principal Cook has been here for 25 years. I've been here for about 25 minutes. And it's so wonderful to be here at my first Sawyer Medal ceremony. So first, welcome, congratulations, and thank you for all the incredible hard work that it's taken for you folks to be honored in this way. I just want to say a few things. I think one of the things in coming to Gloucester that I've noticed and learned is that it's a city that's very traditional in many ways, in the sense that it has strong family ties, multi-generational families living together close by, but have been in the city for a long time. And it's real focus on family, but there are also many traditions. And the Sawyer Medal is certainly one of those really time-honored traditions, as we'll learn more today from Director Benedict, some of the history behind it. I feel like it captures a couple things. One, the generosity of spirit here in Gloucester from Mr. Sawyer and his generosity, which not only has bestowed the medal upon many high school students, but also generosity throughout the city that we see every day. But there are other traditions that Gloucester really has, as we know. The St. Peter's Fiesta with the greasy pole and the same boat races. You may have been participating in the junior races there. There's the crowning in June, which honors Queen Isabella, and of course the schooner races. And now by earning a Sawyer Medal, each of you have become a part of a significant Gloucester tradition, which, as James said, will be passed down, will be remembered, and people will not forget your honor. So congratulations, thank you for your hard work, and thanks for becoming a part of one of the great traditions in Gloucester.
Thank you, Mr. Lummis. And now we will have opening remarks from the chairperson of the school committee, Mr. Jonathan Pope.
Thank you, James. I didn't quite know what to say. It's good morning because it's 8:30 in the morning here. Tomorrow it'll be afternoon, and we'll say good afternoon, and it'll show at night, so we'll say good evening. So, good morning. It's my honor to represent the Gloucester School Committee to congratulate the Sawyer Medal winners. The members of the school committee all hoped that they could be here to extend their best wishes and congratulations to you personally, but because of the situation, they're not able to. In a year wrought with so much distress and anxiety, it's heartwarming to gather together to celebrate something positive and honorable. Tonight, we are here to recognize academic excellence. The recipients of this award have met the challenge of achieving the highest grades in their classes. You are the benchmark by which your classmates will be measured. Well over 100 years ago, Samuel Sawyer set aside some money for the purpose of recognizing and honoring Gloucester's best students, a tradition that continues this evening, a tradition that is particular to Gloucester. There are only 3 awards that the City of Gloucester gives out. The Master Mariner's Medal for people who save somebody at sea, the Lindsay Coolidge Philanthropy Award, which is given to people who have made substantial contributions to the well-being of the citizens of Gloucester, and the Sawyer Medal for academic excellence. The Sawyer Medal is unique to Gloucester. When you tell your friends at college that you won the Sawyer Medal, they won't know what you're talking about. But 50 years from now, when you're sitting at the Gloucester House for your class reunion, everybody will remember who won the Sawyer Medal. As I remember who won the Sawyer Medal in my class. You represent the best and the brightest of your class. So we celebrate your achievement tonight. You and your family should be proud because you have accomplished the intellectual equivalent of walking the greasy pole and taking the flag. Please don't rest on your laurels, but you are Gloucester legends. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pope. And to conclude the opening remarks, Mayor of Gloucester, Safatia Romeo Taken.
Good day, everyone. I was born and raised here, and I did go to school here. And I am now your mayor. Things can happen wonderfully in this school, dreams, achievements. You know, this past year, I don't even know what to say, but I think that you are a future, and you're going to hear it all the time, but it's remarkable. To the parents out there, you know, we had to end school early, and we were unsure what was happening, and but yet here we have these wonderful students who achieved, who excelled, who set examples, these young men and women who set examples for us all. You know, you didn't have to. Some of the credits weren't even going to count, absentees, whatever, but you did it. What does that show? That, you know what? You are our future. And I know you hear that all the time, and that, well, you know, if it's our future, let us do what we want. But can I tell you something? I am so in awe to be here today because I remember this medal. No, I didn't get one. But I remember this medal. And I remember all my friends who got it. And I remember now when I was telling people I was coming here today, all the people who got it achieved. Because you set goals for yourself. Your parents are your guidance, caretakers, grandparents, but you set goals for yourself. Others can be out doing what they want to be doing, but you set your goals and you achieved your goals. Because why? Not only do you care about others, but you care about yourself. You made yourself important. And that's what I'm in awe of, because you put yourself first, and you have to. I can't do that. I run a city. I can't put myself first. I have to put all of you first, but you put yourself first and saying education is important to me. Not only education, but the guidance of being a good citizen. While other people are doing other things and you know, seeing your friends coming back from college or doing things or you're anyone, yet you're excelling, you're achieving. That today is a goal that should be a gold medal in the Olympics, because I'm telling you, I go to Zoom meetings, and in my dreams I wake up going Zoom, 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 and I know all of you. But the fact is, I hear how schools, you know, can open, won't open, whatever. But here I see students, men and women in front of me, who are achieving, who are putting all of what's happening, saying, my life, this is something we're dealing with together, but this is going to be the rest of my life. And I want to thank you for that, because you set examples for me and others to start doing the same. So you are our role models. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. And now we will have the presentation of the medals by Superintendent, Mr. Ben Lemus. Before we do that, just listening to everybody talk tonight and how strange it is and how quiet it is this year at this event, I do want to say how, in welcoming you guys into the school every day during the hybrid learning and seeing folks on, in different classes and so on, this is unprecedented what we're doing to create learning and education, and what you guys are doing is something, we're talking about the history of the awards and so on, but what we're doing here together to make learning happen this year, and that you guys are really leading by example in making happen, is also something that is historical, that people will look back and remember. So moments like these, it just really hit me looking out at you guys and listening to the people talk tonight, that there's history in the past, and then there's the history that you are all making right now. So now Superintendent Lummis will present the medals. Oh, I completely skipped over. We have before the presentation of the medals, each year we have a representative from the Sawyer Free Library, right, which also is a beneficiary of Samuel E. Sawyer's gifts to the city. So this year we have Jenny Benedict, the director of the Sawyer Free Library, to give this year's remarks about Samuel E. Sawyer himself.
Thank you. As a newcomer to Gloucester, I'm truly honored to be here this morning to speak at this Sawyer Medal ceremony that was established by Gloucester's great benefactor and philanthropist, Samuel Elwell Sawyer. I'm going to speak a little bit about his life and contributions to the community, the legacy that he created with the Sawyer medals, and the meaning that they carry for each of you who is receiving one today. So Samuel Sawyer was born in Gloucester in 1815 into a family that had lived at Brookbank, an early 18th century house located at Freshwater Cove. His family had been there for 5 generations. So Mr. Sawyer was primarily self-educated, and he became a successful businessman. He amassed a fortune from shipping and importing goods from all around the world, and had offices in Boston and New York City, and his ships were a major part of the China trade. He lived modestly with his wife and shared his fortune generously with long-lasting gifts that reflected his various interests. Among his gifts were 100 elm trees planted along the town streets, a grand piano, the great bell, and the large 4-faced clock in City Hall, and the 700 acres that is Ravenswood Park. He had a particularly strong interest in education. In the 1850s, he donated to the Gloucester Lyceum, which brought community members together to participate in lectures and debates of literary and philosophical merit. His continued involvement and financial support led to the formation of the library. So in 1884, Mr. Sawyer purchased the Saunders House, a mid-19th century house on the corner of Dale Avenue and Middle Street, so that the library would have a permanent home. This house, which the library still occupies today, was dedicated with the motto, "Books are lighthouses on the sea of time." Isn't that lovely? So during the dedication ceremony, Mr. Sawyer stated, "It has always been a prominent motive or object of my life to do something to promote the best interests of the young, for in them lie the germ, the roots, and fibers of civilization." As a member of the Gloucester School Committee, Mr. Sawyer established an endowment for a special medal program, the Sawyer Medals, to be awarded to the best scholars each year. Since 1865, 155 years ago, the Sawyer Medals have been awarded to students who, in his words, present meritorious and exemplary conduct. Mr. Sawyer knew that when individuals become successful, then so do their communities, and the key to individual achievement is education. To receive this award, means that you have the qualities that Mr. Sawyer believed in most deeply. Each of you has demonstrated a love of learning, a willingness to pursue educational achievement, and the courage to apply yourselves for the benefit of your community. You fill my heart and those hearts of those around you with hope. We all look forward to more proud moments and celebrations of your contributions to our community. So congratulations to each of you on your brilliant achievement today. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Benedict. I apologize for skipping over my favorite part of the ceremony each year, because I get to remember many of those things about Samuel Sawyer and all that he's done, and just that, imagining that time from that moment to this, and where we've gone as a city and where we've been. It's always a great moment. So thank you again for being here, and I love the mask. The Sawyer, so I don't know if you could see, it's a Sawyer Library mask there. And now, the moment we are here for is the presentation of the medals by Superintendent Mr. Ben Lummis.
Thank you, Principal Cook. So we'll start with the class of 22. It is my great honor to award the Sawyer Medal to Isabel Lynn Nixon. Congratulations. Well done. Great. And now moving to the class of 2023, it is my great honor to present the Sawyer Medal to Marguerite Sandra Sperry. Congratulations, Marguerite. Well done.
Congratulations, Maggie.
So our second honoree for the class of 2023 isn't here today, but that is Grace Ephigenia Tapuzoglu. So moving on to the class of 2024, these students were honored for their completing of their work at O'Malley, when they were at O'Malley. First, I'm honored to present the Sawyer Medal to Brooke Abigail McNiff. Congratulations, Brooke. Thank you. Yep, well done. So next from the class of 2024, I'm honored to present the Sawyer Medal to Caitlin Jean Muniz. Congratulations, Caitlin. Very well done. Next, I'm honored to present the Sawyer Medal to Yashvi Patel. Congratulations, Yashvi. Very well done.
Congratulations.
Next, I'm honored to present the Sawyer Medal to April Isabel Smith. Congratulations, April. Very well done.
Congratulations, April.
Next, I am honored to present the Sawyer Medal to Seville Tran Harrison. Congratulations, Seville. Very well done. And for today, last one today, I'm honored to present the Sawyer Medal to Finian William Wall. Congratulations, Finian. Well done.
Congratulations, Finn. Congratulations. So that brings our ceremony to a conclusion, but we are going to have the students onto the stage so we can get some photographs for the Gillnetter and to share out. So in addition to sharing out the video, I do want to thank Cape Ann Live for doing the video recording today and the live stream. So in addition to getting that out to folks, we also want to get some pictures. And so we do have markings up here on the stage for distance and so on, so we're going to get those pictures right at the conclusion of the ceremony. So thank you everyone for being here. Thank you to the dignitaries for being here this morning at this odd time. And congratulations to this year's Sawyer Medal recipients. We are now welcoming the Sawyer Medal winners for the Crimson cohort today. My name is James Cook, and I'm the principal of Gloucester High School. And just welcoming everybody here today, welcome everybody viewing at home as well, welcoming our dignitaries here who have made time in their day to come down and be with us today to celebrate this event, which is really historic in nature because of the great longevity of this award, from the 19th century all the way through to the 21st century, is the span of the history of this award. So it's really sitting within history. And of course, we're also sitting within history ourselves as we are, the first group of people to be doing education this way, right, in a hybrid situation within a pandemic, doing remote learning and at the same time coming in these circumstances. So we're sitting within history in a couple of different ways. So welcome everybody, and welcome to this day that every year on the calendar when the Sawyer Medal comes up, it's one of those bright days as we approach a new school year and go through the trials and tribulations of getting school going that we look forward to. So for our the next part in the ceremony today is the salute to the flag. So would everybody please stand to salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As a teacher in the classroom, I used to always pause near the beginning of the school year and just remind people of the profundity of saying liberty and justice for all every day, and having that as part of what we use to walk through the day. Okay, so the next part of our itinerary today is a series of opening remarks. And to begin those opening remarks, we will have Superintendent Ben Lummis joining us for the first time this year. Mr. Lummis?
Thank you, Mr. Cook. Welcome, folks. So glad to be here this afternoon with just a great group of young leaders. I'll get things started with just a few quick remarks about Gloucester and how you are now entering, as Principal Cook said, part of Gloucester's history. In my short time here, I've learned that Gloucester is a city that in many ways is quite traditional. It has an old-fashioned focus on family. Multiple generations live in the same city, the same neighborhood, and often the same household. It's a close-knit community, one that looks after its own in a way that many communities have lost. It has a tradition of industry, hard work, and immigrants coming from all over the world to make a new life for themselves and their families. And it has a number of traditions that are unique just to Gloucester. There is the St. Peter's Fiesta with the greasy pole and the seine boat races. Some of you may have participated in the junior seine boat races. There's the crowning in June in honor of Queen Isabella, and of course there are the schooner races every year off our beautiful coastline. Another Gloucester-only tradition is the Sawyer Medal. Through your hard work, determination, and persistence, you are now becoming part of this Gloucester-only tradition. You'll learn this afternoon that by becoming part of this great tradition, how you will be remembered by your classmates for years to come. And you'll learn how Samuel Sawyer's legacy of industriousness, success, and generosity is imbued in the Sawyer Medal and sets an example for all of us. So, congratulations to all of you on becoming part of one of Gloucester's great traditions, and thank you very much for the example you have set for so many through your hard work, your dedication, and academic success.
Thank you, Mr. Lemus. And next up for opening remarks, we have Jonathan Pope, Chairperson of the School Committee.
Thank you, Principal Cook. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here. It is my great honor to represent the Gloucester School Committee to congratulate the Sawyer Medal winners. The members of Gloucester School Committee all wish they could be here, and to share their best wishes with you and congratulations. But in a year wrought with so much distress and anxiety, it is heartwarming to get together to celebrate something positive and honorable. This afternoon, we are here to recognize academic excellence. The recipients of this award have met the challenge of achieving the highest grades in their class. You are the benchmark by which your classmates will measure themselves. Well over 150 years ago, Samuel Sawyer put aside some money for the purpose of recognizing and honoring Gloucester's best students. A tradition that continues this afternoon, a tradition that is particular to Gloucester. There are only 3 awards that are given out by the city. The Master Mariner's Medal, which is given to a person who rescues somebody at sea. The Lindsay Coolidge Philanthropy Award, which is given to people who are generous with their resources and share to make the life better for the citizens of Gloucester. And the Sawyer Medal. The Sawyer Medal is unique to Gloucester. When you tell your friends at college that you won the Sawyer Medal, they won't know what you're talking about. But when you're sitting in the Gloucester House 50 years from now, and at your class reunion, your classmates will remember you as a Sawyer Medal winner. As I remember the winners of my class, which is over 50 years ago, but I still remember John Cunningham. I remember Barbara Gale, and Catherine Bayless, Susanna Natty. It sticks with you. You represent the best and the brightest of your class. So we celebrate your achievements tonight and your families, and should be proud because you have accomplished the intellectual equivalent of walking the greasy pole and taking the flag. Please don't rest on your laurels, but you are Gloucester legends. Thank you.
It says the battery's low. Mayor, I don't know that you'll need the microphone to speak, but I will, we do have a backup, so I can work on that while you, would you prefer the microphone?
No, I don't.
We've done this before where the microphone has failed, so you come on over. So Safatia Romeo Taken, Mayor of Gloucester, will have the final opening remarks, and then we'll find out more about the Sawyer Medal itself.
Well, I think that the students that are here are probably thrilled that for the first time that they don't have to shake hands and hug and have to go through the whole thing. And I'm thrilled just to be here and looking out at our students. And I'm sure that you've heard over and over, you're our future, you're our future. But you know what, I'm going to tell you something. Being mayor this year has been the most difficult time, whether we open schools, we don't open schools, open the beaches, don't open the beaches, who we're opening to, what to do, how we're going to do it, shut down business, open Main Street. But this whole time, I had a team and a crew. This whole time, you as individuals had your families, had your caregivers, had your parents, grandparents. Just say to you, you know what, be the best you can. But you went beyond that. And what you did, you showed me that you as individuals took it upon yourselves, to better your education, and do what you need to do for your future. Nobody forced you. In the beginning when we shut down, some of the who missed class, who didn't miss class, it didn't even count. But yet, you didn't let that stop you. You kept on going and you kept excelling. That is our future. That means that you're taking all of our future, your future, and saying it is important. Education's important, stability, and guidelines and protocols. You proved as young adults, young men and women, that you are achievers. Your friends could have been out, they could have been doing things, weekends, whatever, but you excelled and achieved your academics. You proved it, saying, I'm going to better myself, and I'm going to better my life. And by doing that, you better our future. Because you put actually our future in your hands because you are learning what a lot of people would like to, because there are a lot of countries who don't have the ability and don't have it. But you, as young men and women, are showing us what it does take to follow guidelines, protocols, and be responsible. And that is, by today, the Sawyer Medal in your academics. So I applaud you. I applaud your parents. They should be thrilled because they have wonderful, wonderful young men and women in their lives. So I thank you. I'm honored to be a mayor, but I hope we all can set examples of the fine people who got the Sawyer Medal yesterday and today. So I applaud you, and I thank you, and I thank your teachers, because this is not an easy time. And for them to just know that you excelled, that there is their gold medal. So thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. And next, we have remarks about Samuel E. Sawyer from Jenny Benedict, the director of the Sawyer Free Library.
Good afternoon. As a newcomer to Gloucester, it's truly my honor to be here today to speak at the Sawyer Medal ceremony. I'm going to speak a little bit about the life of Samuel Elwell Sawyer and his contributions to the community, the legacy he created with the Sawyer Medal, and the meaning that it carries for each of you who is receiving one today. So Samuel Sawyer was born in Gloucester in 1815 into a family that had lived at Brookbank, an early 18th century house located at Freshwater Cove. Mr. Sawyer was primarily self-educated and became a successful businessman. He amassed a fortune from shipping and importing goods from all over the world. He maintained offices in Boston and in New York City, and his ships were a major part of the China trade. He and his wife lived quite modestly and shared their wealth generously with long-lasting gifts that reflected their various tastes. Among these gifts were 100 elm trees planted along the town streets, a grand piano, the great bell, and the large four-faced clock in City Hall, and the 700 acres that is Ravenswood Park. He had a particularly strong interest in education. In the 1850s, he donated to the Gloucester Lyceum, which brought community members together to participate in lectures and debates of literary and philosophical merit. His continued involvement and financial support led to the formation of the library. In 1884, Mr. Sawyer purchased the Saunders House, a mid-19th century house on the corner of Dale Avenue and Middle Street, so that the library would have a permanent home. This house, which the library still occupies today, was dedicated with the motto, "Books are lighthouses on the sea of time." During the dedication ceremony, Mr. Sawyer stated, "It has always been a prominent motive or object of my life to do something to promote the best interests of the young, for in them lie the germ, the roots, and the fibers of civilization." As a member of the Gloucester School Committee, Mr. Sawyer established an endowment for a special medal program, the Sawyer Medals, to be awarded to the best scholars each year. Since 1865, 155 years ago, the Sawyer Medals have been awarded to students who, in his words, present meritorious and exemplary conduct. Mr. Sawyer knew that when individuals become successful, then so do their communities. And the key to individual achievement is education. To receive this award means that each of you have the qualities that Mr. Sawyer believed in most deeply. Each of you has demonstrated a love of learning, a willingness to pursue educational achievement, and the courage to apply yourselves to the benefit of your community. You fill my heart and all the hearts of those around you with hope. We all look forward to many more proud moments and celebrations of your contributions to our community. Congratulations to each of you on your brilliant achievement. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenny. I always learn something new about Samuel Sawyer every year. And all the other thing that always stands out is just the sense of time. How many things are 155 years old, still going and still relevant, today. So it's finally time for the presentation of the medals. So I'll ask Superintendent Lummis to come back to the podium so you all can receive your medals. You'll be walking up on this side of the stage and then picking up your medals here and exiting on this side of the stage. We are going to forego the usual many handshakes that you would have to endure this evening. So that is one benefit from the times we're living in. So without further ado, I'll turn things over to Superintendent Lummis.
Thank you, James. You don't have a list of yesterday's, do you?
I do.
Just grab that while.
Yesterday.
Great, thank you. I'll say them both. So we'll start off with the class of 2021. It's my distinct honor to award the Sawyer Medal to Catherine Elizabeth Canavan Deist. Okay. And just, I want to also acknowledge from yesterday, class of 2022, well, I'll get to that in a moment. Also from the class of 2021, it's my honor to award the Sawyer Medal to Ivan Gordon DeMargin. Congratulations, Ivan. Nice work.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Okay, moving on to the class of 2022. It's my honor to award the Sawyer Medal to Andrew Owen Arabian Coleo. Congratulations, Andrew. Well done.
Good job, Andrew. That's you right there. All right. Well done.
Also, yesterday, we awarded, for class 22, the Sawyer Medal to Isabel Lynn Nixon. Back to today, the class of 2023. It's my honor to award the Sawyer Medal to Sean Allen Burgeon. Thank you. Congratulations, Sean.
Congratulations, Sean. Congratulations. You right there, nothing. Well done.
Congratulations.
It is my honor to award the Sawyer Medal to Barrett Dusnap Buckley. Congratulations, Barrett. Well done. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You right there. Well done. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
It's my honor to award the Sawyer Medal to Destin Hugh Cathers. Congratulations, Destin. Well done.
Congratulations. This is you right there. Well done. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yesterday, from the class of 2023, we honored Marguerite Sandra Sperry and Grace Ephigenia Tabuzaglu. Back to today, the class of 2024. It's my honor to award the Sawyer Medal to Malia Rose Andrews.
Well representing the class of 2024 with the green today. Well done.
Congratulations, Malia. Well done.
All right. Great. Sorry. End of spirit.
Ah, very nice. Very nice.
No, but then the other classes have been mad at you.
It is my honor to award the Sawyer Medal to Samuel James Cook. Congratulations, Samuel. Well, very well done.
Good job, Danielle. Right there.
Thanks.
It is my honor to award the Sawyer Medal to Thea Ann Cunningham. Congratulations, Thea. Nice done. Nice job.
Good job, Thea. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And it's my honor to award the Sawyer Medal to Zoe Milena Jackman. Congratulations, Zoe. Yep. Great job.
Congratulations. Well done.
Congratulations.
And just to finish from yesterday, the class of 2024 was well represented yesterday. It's Brooke Abigail McNiff, Caitlin Jean Muniz, Yashvi Patel, April Isabel Smith, Seville Tran Harrison, and Finian William Wall. Congratulations to all the Sawyer Medal recipients.
Thank you, Mr. Lemus. So congratulations again to everybody for the umpteenth time of congratulations, but you can tell we're really enthusiastic about this event every year. And congratulations to all the parents and families, everyone in the community watching this who helped get the students to where they are today. Thank you all, and again, we'll be having some photo opportunities here at the end. But thank you all for viewing, and thank you for attending.